Are you stronger or sicker than your parents were at your age? And when your kids hit your age, will they be stronger than you or sicker? Big question. So today we are going to test it, not with vibes, but with receipts. If the answer looks scary, stay with me, because there is a twist almost nobody tells you. There is a single system in your body that touches all the others. And when you move it, a surprising number of things move with it. So here's the plan for today. What the numbers actually say, the lens that makes the chaos make sense, 2 fair objections answered, the switchboard in your body, yes, the cut, a 14-day protocol you can start at $0. By the end, you will know where your agency lives and how to use it. Let's start with the question, are we actually getting sicker? Let's pull 3 threads, kids, prime age adults, and older adults. Kids first. If the future shows up anywhere, it's here. Since the 1990s, the share of children and teens living with overweight or obesity climbed up to roughly 1 in 5 worldwide. Type 2 diabetes, what used to be called adult onset, doubled in youth in US surveillance over 2000s and 2010s. Allergies and food allergies have risen for decades. School-age sensitization rates in multiple countries are high. That's kids. Now prime years, 20s, 30s and 40s, early onset cancers, under 50 have risen globally since the 1990s. Metabolic issues are everywhere. Hundreds of millions with type 2 diabetes today trending higher. Hypertension, over 1 billion adults. Fatty liver, now common even without heavy drinking. GERD, chronic reflux, way up since the 1990s. These are our family building, career building years. Energy should be compounding, but for many, symptoms are compounding. Let's talk about older adults. We are living longer, that's good. But more of those years are lived with disease. Dementia is projected to roughly triple by mid-century as populations age. Parkinson's prevalence has more than doubled since 1990. Past 60, more than half of us manage multiple chronic conditions. We added years. Too often, we didn't add vitality. And zoom out, non-communicable diseases, heart disease, diabetes, cancer, lung disease, neurological conditions now account for roughly 3/4 of the deaths worldwide, and many occur before age 70. This isn't panic, this is a pattern, and it raises a fair question. If medicine is better than ever, why do we feel worse? Here is the model that made the chaos click for me, evolutionary mismatch. Our biology was shaped for one world, and we lived in another. The gap, the evolutionary delta, is exactly where modern disease multiplies. Let's map the delta in 7 layers. Number 1, food. We shifted from fibrous plants and simple proteins to ultra-processed formulations, engineered for shelf life and overconsumption. Fiber down, glucose spikiers, cravings louder. Microbes get underfed, metabolism gets confused. Number 2, light and clocks. Humans evolved with sunrise and sunset. Now it's bright at midnight and dim at noon. Social jet lag, your schedule fighting your biology. Tracks with higher BMI and metabolic strain. Shift work, even cancer agencies call circadian disruption a probable risk. When clocks drift, hormones drift, appetite, insulin, mood, and yep, gut motility drifts too. Number 3, movement. We didn't do workouts. We moved all day, walk, carry, squat, climb. Today we sit. Then try to fix it with one intense hour. Bodies want rhythm, not punishment. Contracting muscle is a glucose response. Sitting leaks energy and mood for stress. Old model. Line appears, we sprint and recover. A new model. Alarms without lines. Bills in boxes. Headlines, notifications 24/7. Keep the sympathetic switch stuck on. Digestion slows. Inflammation simmers. 5. Microbiome. Antibiotics save lives, full stop. But unnecessary use, lower fiber diets, and less nature thin the ecosystem inside us. Early life hits, C-sections, antibiotics can shift trajectories. Fragile microbiomes equal to noisier immune system. And 6. Environment. Air pollution still kills millions. Endocrine disrupting chemicals meddle with hormones at doses and mixtures we barely track. Microplastics found across tissues. Not fear, just baseline noise our biology never trained on. 7. Medicine used without review. Miraculous and sometimes mismatch. Long-term meds that never get re-evaluated. Repeated antibiotics or daily NSAIDs can hammer the gut and widen the delta. Layer D's and picture is predictable. Metabolism confused, clocks scrambled, microbes thinned, nerves stuck on go, bodies undermoved, environment noisy. That's why the lines climb even while lifespan stretches. And good news, if mismatch is the map, closing the delta is the move. Aren't we just detecting more disease? Partly yes, and populations are older. But that can't explain what soon rise. Type 2 diabetes in kids, obesity in school-age children, early cancers in under 50s, reflux and IBS in young adults. Those are rate changes inside the younger groups. Biology is meeting a new environment and losing. People live longer. Doesn't that mean we are healthier? Lifespan up. Incredible. Health span, the years with energy, clarity, strength, lags by almost a decade in many places. If you are alive but exhausted and inflamed, the metrics that matters to you every day, vitality, isn't winning yet. And we can change that. This isn't a science is broken story. It's an incentive story. Doctors save lives, but systems often pay more for procedures than for prevention. Medical training still gives surprisingly little time to nutrition. Antibiotic stewardship exists precisely because overuse has cost. And yes, industry has shaped narratives before. Remember sugar versus fat? At the same time, policy has also corrected real harm. Example, industrial trans fats. Both can be true. Distortions happen and course corrections happen. The real question is, how do we rebuild trust with results people feel and with systems that reward those results? While the system catches up, you don't have to wait. If you want one system that makes other chains easier, start here. Your gut-brain immune axis is a 24/7 switchboard. Everything routes through it. Food, digested, absorbed, translated into signals. Medications, most meet the gut first, interacting with microbes and mucosa. Nerves and hormones, bidirectional traffic shaping cravings, mood, motility, inflammation. When you tune the gut, you often see cross-system wins. Steadier glucose, calmer inflammation, better energy, fewer reflux, improved sleep. It's not magic, it's plumbing, wiring, and software talking to each other. Think of these as mismatch closers. And start with $0 habits, add lower cost upgrades later. Consistency beats intensity. Number one, food plus hydration. Crowd out ultra processed foods with real food. Half your plate plants most meal. Anchor protein, especially at breakfast. And play 30 plants a week. Fruits, veggies, herbs, nuts, seeds, legumes, whole grains. Hydrate early. Water before coffee to nudge motility. Because fiber feeds microbes that make short chain fatty acids, tiny signals that help glucose control inflammation and gut rhythm. Number two, sleep and light for circadian rhythm. Fixed wake time every day, even weekends too. Morning light outside for a few minutes. Dim evenings, cool, dark bedroom. Phone sleep outside the bedroom. And why it works. When clocks align, hormones align, insulin, leptin, cortisol, and the gut's timing improves. Gastric emptying, bowel rhythm, bile flow. Number three, movement. Don't let the chair win. 200 to 300 steps each hour. You are awake. Daily walking to reach 6 to 8,000 steps. 2 short strength sessions weekly. Push, pull, hinge, squat, carry. And why it works. Contracting muscles soak up glucose and activate the vagus nerve. Great for mood and motility. 4. Stress and nerves. 1 slow minute before meals. 4 to 6 breaths to flip into the rest and digest. 10 quiet minutes daily. Breath, prayer, or anesthesia, or a gentle walk. And why it works. Fewer sympathetic spikes equal to fewer cramps, urgency, and reflux surges. 5. Microbiome inputs. A small fermented food daily, yogurt or kefir, kimchi, sauerkraut, miso, and prebiotics plants often, onion, garlic, leeks, asparagus, oats, beans, and antibiotics only when needed with a recovery plan set with your clinician. And why it works. Diversity returns with time plus inputs, and immune noise quiets. 6. Environment you control. Shoes off at the door, quick dust routine. Fragrance-free basics when you can. Open windows when air is good. Filter indoors when it isn't. And why it works. Fewer irritants equal to lower baseline inflammation. And 7. Wise medicine. Right drug, right dose, right duration. Periodic reviews of long-term meds, PPIs, NSAIDs, etc. Protect the gut while you heal the rest. Try this exactly for 2 weeks. Wake at the same time every day. Get 2 to 5 minutes of outdoor light immediately. Move hourly, 200 to 300 steps. Don't sit longer than 30 to 45 minutes. Drink at least 2 liters of water across the day. Half plate plants plus protein each meal. Tally 30 plants by Sunday. 1 slow minute before every meal to switch on digestion. 1 fermented food daily. Swap 3 products at home to fragrance free. Phone sleeps outside your bedroom. Measure signals you actually care about. Morning energy, afternoon crashes, evening cravings, reflux frequency, bloat, bathroom rhythm, sleep depth, stress reactivity. You are not proving perfection. You are moving traction. If nothing changes, that's also data. We adapt. Meal timing earlier, different fiber mix, add alginate or mucosal support with your clinician, or re-examine meds for rebound issues. Kids and teens, make it a game. Morning light walks, water bottle check-ins, 30 plant sticker chart, earlier dinners, screen curfew. And for busy parents, defend wake time. Automate hourly steps, batch cook beans and grains. Keep protein and fruit visible. Prioritize protein distribution. Gentle strength, fall proofing, morning light for cognition and sleep. For IBS, GERD, or constipation, Same levers tune smaller, earlier dinners, slow breath before eating, soluble fiber emphasis, and gradual fiber titration. And discuss alginates and mucosal support with your clinician. Mind PPI duration and taper plans. For diabetic and fatty liver, protein anchored breakfast. Resistance training, earlier eating window, plans for diversity while watching glucose. And also food order, veggies first, protein second, and starch. We still need the big stuff. Pay for prevention and outcomes. Teach nutrition, sleep, stress, and microbiome literacy in every medical curriculum. Universal antibiotic stewardship. More transparency on conflicts. More real-world multi-component trials. But we don't have to wait for that to start feeling better. We are not sicker because we are weak. We are sicker because biology and environment diverged. The mismatch is the map and close the delta and your life bends towards vitality. Start with the gut. Feed it, move it, let it sleep. Quiet the alarms, lower the noise, use medicine wisely. Pick one lever now and claim it in the comments. Locking 7 a.m. wake, playing the 30 plants game, 1 minute of breathing before meals, phone sleeps outside the bedroom. Give it 14 days, then tell me what changed. And if you want a co-pilot, Gutsphere helps you track bowels, sleep, meals, steps, stress, all in one place. So you and your clinician can see patterns and make smarter moves. Obviously, this is educational, not medical advice. So choose health span over lifespan, stronger, not sicker. Let's begin.